Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. We're finishing up our January readings here by sign. 2 left. We have Aquarius is next. Welcome Aquarius. Don't forget to check out your moon sign and your rising sign to get a more complete picture of the month. And if you haven't already, go check out the full moon pick a card if you're looking for any messages surrounding what the full moon is bringing for you this month. Okay, so speaking of moons, we do have a new moon then coming up in the sign of Capricorn in sidereal astrology. That's going to be January 21st. Or in tropical zodiac, it's going to be in your sign. So a new moon in your own sign, Aquarius, is going to be a super powerful new beginning. Also, happy birthday if it's your solar return. So it's a great time to hit the reset button if you haven't already with the beginning of the new year. All right, so we're using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot today. All right, one more. Underneath we have the Sage, number 7 card. So the number 7 typically in a traditional deck is the Chariot, Ascension, quest for higher knowledge, more focused intention and direction. But the Sage is almost like the Hermit, you know, it's somebody you consult who's seen and experienced a lot in life and they have a lot of wisdom to share. Could be someone you're encountering later this month, or you're seeking this person out, or what they say, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. Okay, so your first card, we have the Crone, another mature energy. This is like a female who has the same wisdom as the Sage. It's number 6 and number 7. So the 3 stages of the feminine energy are Maiden, Mother, Crone. It's the waning period of life, but she has the most wisdom with her crow there as her guide. Maybe you've been seeing a lot of crows lately. They're messengers of the spirit world, or could be finding black feathers on the ground. You can see this figure in the background is oh, it's not a figure, it's a mushroom she's pointing to. So maybe some of you will be going on an inward journey, because it looks like there was a person walking down a path towards a new crescent moon. So the waning moon, it might be you're called to work with herbal psychedelics coming up this month. In the wintertime, if you're in the northern hemisphere, there's a lot of shadow work that can be done in these dark days. Maybe you're spending a lot of time indoors, so only way to go is in, right? And then we have the 4 cups options. Okay, getting an unexpected offer or information coming in that you weren't looking for, something that might take you by surprise. Next we have the Child, which is the Magician. Okay, so there is magic in the air this month. I felt this again with the Crone and the Sage. They're experienced, adept magicians, guides. And this is you, like as the child, as the student, the prodigy, who is harnessing all these energies within themselves. Or maybe you're having an awakening, realizing your power to mold your reality as you see fit. And then we have Emotions, number 19. So it's typically the Sun card as a major arcana. But as she's holding the sword there, it looks like a leveling and a balancing. I get a very strong air quality from that. Maybe logic over emotions this month. You are an air sign, Aquarius, of course, also Gemini and Libra. And the balancing makes me think of Libra, the scales. So there could be something that is adjusting for you this month, where if things have been overly emotional for you, now they're going to calm down and you'll be able to see things from a more logical perspective. And next we have Intuition. Okay, so more energy of the mind. And there's another owl here. Athena, the goddess, had her owl of wisdom with her. A lot of bird symbolism. We have the Sage with the owl. It's a lot of information, like your intuition is sharpening. I did mention possibly experience with maybe mushrooms or something. There's a clarity of mind that's coming in. It's like something will be explained to you finally. But you do have strong intuition to be able to sort out what's true, what's not, without your emotions getting in the way or clouding your judgment. I wanted to look at the book for reference on this Four of Water. The keywords are confidence, awareness, self-acceptance, forgiving, self-belief, deserving, receptive, consequences. You have the feminine energy of water and earth are receptive. So the key phrases here are: you are beautiful, be aware of weaknesses, but focus on strengths. Mistakes are an opportunity to learn, let go of the ideal of perfection. Love yourself for who you are, happiness at another's expense, the emotional cost of your actions. Okay, so we're going to get some clarifiers for you here with the Good Tarot. The Intuition card is also giving me that High Priestess vibe. And there's a lot of clarity, psychic ability that's coming into focus for you. All right, there's a skill that you're developing this month, and that's going to make you feel more confident in who you are. And the one in the Child, the Magician, that is a reset number. It's a new beginning for sure. That's emphasized here. Okay. Underneath this deck, we have the Two of Fire, Two of Wands, setting out on a journey, maybe having to decide which way to go, left or right. But I think your intuition will guide you to the right decision. Okay. Now we have our first card, the Three of Earth, Three of Coins. It's been coming up for a lot of signs. It's becoming a master of your craft. I feel there's a lot of studying going on. Maybe you're in school or you're studying for an exam, for an entry into a program, or you're applying for a job. And the Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, here you are. More owls showing up. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. A lot of, there's definitely a parting of the clouds. If there's been any confusion in your mind lately. But I think this has to do with you, again, having that self-confidence, preservation, perhaps withdrawing within for a little while and doing some self-reflection. Four of Cups. Okay, another Four of Cups coming in. So I feel like maybe 2022 was more of a mundane year for you, and you're looking to shake things up. There's something that's no longer grabbing your interest, and now you're branching out into new territory because you're acquiring this new knowledge. You're seeking wisdom elsewhere. This person, it also reminds me of the Hermit card. You know, he carries the lantern in his hand to guide his way through the darkness. So it's a seeking energy. Next, we have the Empress, divine feminine energy. I did mention, you know, the three phases of the feminine. We have the maiden, mother, crone. This would be like the mother phase, the fruitful, abundant, fertile, and creative period. So I feel like whatever new pursuit that you're after in this Queen of Swords is going to lead to success and wealth for you. There's some security that is going to be coming in. People will be more attracted to you. With the Four of Cups showing up twice, there's going to be, like I said, unexpected attention, unsolicited attention, shall we say. But people want to be a part of your club. They're picking up what you're throwing down, and they are really interested. You might find people that are investors that want to be a part of your vision for the future. I've got some Mystical Wisdom Oracle here. And we have Unicorn, invite serendipity. Yeah, it's like I said, it happens when you're not looking, right? And there she has a thresh of wheat in her hand, just like the Empress card. So a harvest is going to be gained from whatever efforts you're putting in now. Could be coming along in the time of Virgo. And there's the symbol of Mercury, which rules the Magician card, also rules the sign of Virgo and Gemini. And we just had that Gemini full moon. Okay, so money, find a way to abundance. So, and we have more owl symbolism here, and a moth. All right, so the abundance is apparent here in the Empress card. Whatever you're investing your time and energy in will grow. Okay. Get a Rose Oracle for you. The bloom, creation realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. Okay, well, maybe the harvest is here sooner than the time that I mentioned, because the harvest keeps coming up. All right. Underneath that deck, we have Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Mention that inward journey. You have the answers inside of you, and the wisdom of obviously coming up early in the reading at the Sage and the Crone. There's a lot of experience that you've gained. Also in the Three of Earth, you might be becoming a master or a teacher in your field of study or your craft. Okay. Let's get a heavenly body astrology card for you. Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. I did mention a journey here in the Two of Fire. Some of you may, again, with your success, find a lot of more free time on your hand with the ability to travel. Sun still being in Sagittarius as I'm recording this for a little bit in sidereal astrology. So, exploring the mind, freeing your mind. And then we're going to... Let's get your animal medicine for the month, Aquarius. If the owl comes up or a bird, I wouldn't be surprised. Soaring to new heights. It's like your brain is growing. I mean, they're even done studies to show that psilocybin has physically caused brain cells to regrow and reconnect, creating new pathways in the brain, which is why it's such an effective treatment for depression and anxiety. So again, expanding your mind is coming in big here. Oh, wow. It's the owl. You guys saw me shuffle, right? Whoa. Right. The title of this card is Deception. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by American Indian teachers. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark and the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning light. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, it also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. This gives it a great advantage when seeking food. Owls are the night hunters. Some native people are fearful of owl and call its feathers deceiver feathers. An owl feather is silent. You cannot hear owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes, for its beak and talons are razor sharp. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches. If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. Yeah, the magician card showed up here, and you have these old sage magicians possibly as your mentors. Okay. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you, even in the daytime, because they recognize a kinship with you. Is it any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbolism for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what there is. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only half the truth. If owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how hard they try to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives which you see right through. You are unaware of your medicine. If you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about him or herself. If you have pulled the owl card, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Yeah, intuition came up. Owl is befriending you and aiding you to seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams and meditation. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. Wow. Okay. Let's get your archetype card. I'm really curious to see what this brings up now. But yeah, your mind is expanding greatly. Your awareness, your third eye, your crown. Those upper chakras are really expanding this month. Maybe the sage and the crone are your spirit guides or ancestors that have passed on previously. But you have divine masculine and feminine energy. Okay, the storm. All right, I'm being told to stop there. So let's look at the storm. 47. Okay. Okay, the chaos, the whirlwind, the disorder. Well, you are the wind, the air element. Possessing an energy much like the Tarot's Tower card, the storm undoes all that is. Everything that was solid, known, and relied upon is stripped away by the winds of fate. The ground becomes the sky becomes the center, and the center disappears. The storm is a great equalizer. No matter how far we've come on the path, no matter our age, wealth, or wisdom, we can't hide from its savage winds. Their disturbing howl stirs anxiety and make it impossible to see and think straight. You must wait it out. If you try to fight the storm, you will lose. A better option is to seek temporary shelter and a reliable friend. When all else fails, go within. There, for a moment, you settle into the eye of the storm. The storm lays bare the truth that there are forces larger than you. This understanding is a relief, but also a predicament of power that requires your surrender. The storm's intention is to rebalance your equilibrium. It is a result of precarious conditions, not the cause of them. Okay, I mentioned a balancing element here in the emotions card with the sword. So maybe a truth is laid bare and you have to adjust your perception, your worldview based upon that. Because as you're receiving all this new knowledge, it could, shake the foundation of your belief structure from everything you thought you knew to be true. Okay, when light, meaningful obliteration and annihilation. When dark, meaningless disorder and dysfunction. Okay. So it could be like a tower moment. Towers aren't always physically destructive. They can just be a time of epiphany, where again, this lightning is striking. It's kind of just striking you in the mind and blowing apart, again, your belief system. Maybe it was self-limiting beliefs that are being blown apart, and you're dealing with the winds of change. You're riding those currents as the owl, as the bird, getting that higher perspective on what these changes are and why they're sweeping through your life at this time. But they're definitely putting you on this path. I mean, it could be serendipity, right? This storm, there's order out of chaos here. It could be an unexpected event that brings in all this blessings. You have blossoming and money coming in. Don't forget your Empress card there, and freedom and adventure. It's like the truth shall set you free, Aquarius. All right. I think we need, because this has an owl on it, these are our angels and ancestors card. And I mentioned the crone and the sage possibly being your spirit guides. So, and the storm is part of the divine plan, as seen in the Sophia card that we pulled from the Rose Oracle. It's your destiny, whatever it is, this path you're being pushed on. If you feel like you're a boat at sea being blown off course, have faith that you're ending up exactly where you need to be. All right. Medicine Mother, honor your inner knowing. Well, can't get any clearer than that. Aquarius, you know the truth. Okay. Look at these Making Magic cards. Okay, because you are the Magician this month. Aquarius, triple spiral, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. And we have the love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Yeah, I mean, this old couple here, perhaps it's somebody you'll grow old with. And happy love, joyful, stable partnership, and good friends. Okay, well, this unexpected event, the storm coming through, someone could change and correct the course of your life. You maybe had planned to go in one direction, but you meet somebody and it takes you in a completely different direction. Perhaps a Sagittarius, fire energy, or Aries or Leo. And let's see, anything else for Aquarius? No, our angel cards. Shake up my chest. And it's pretty deep, so as you can see, I can't see into it. I'm just going to stir it around. All right, there's 3. Yeah, love. And we have happy love and love charm. Something serendipitous is happening. Relaxation. I think, yeah, when you're in this relaxed meditative state, when you're open to receiving, that's when these things come in. When you're not actively seeking anything, it comes to you. Awakening. Okay. Yeah. Love's awakening. Wisdom is awakening. I mentioned your upper chakras, the crown and third eye, are being opened wider for you this month. And you're becoming more and more awakened to truth or wisdom or things that you hadn't seen before. Okay, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, happy birthday. Have a wonderful new year, personal and on the calendar. So take care. We'll see you next month. Bye.